Students of 11th class, as you know that we have taken snapshots, and now for the sake of convenience I have today decided to deliver my lecture on the God of the only world. I have chosen this very chapter or topic because of the fact you people have some idea about this, as you have gone through it. You have already some idea, or you have read it in your 10th class, and this will help you to understand it in a better way. You know that this the God of the only world, it is written by Amitabh Ghosh. Amitabh Ghosh is an Indian Bengali author, means he has born in Bengal and known for his work in English language. Though he is Indian, but he has written in English. Ghosh was born in Kolkata and was educated at the Doon School, St. Stephen's College, Delhi University, and St. Edmund Hall, Oxford, where he was awarded a DPhil, Doctor of Philosophy, in Social Anthropology. Ghosh lives in New York presently with his wife Deborah Baker. They have two children, Laila and Nyan. He has been a fellow at the Center for Studies in Social Sciences, Calcutta. In 1919, Ghosh joined the faculty at Queen's College City, University of New York, as distinguished professor in comparative literature. He has also been a visiting professor to English department of Harvard University since 2005. Now his works. Ghosh's latest works of fiction is Sea of Puppies, written in 2008, an epic saga set just before the Dimpian Wars, which encapsulates the colonial history of the East. His other novels are The Circle of Reason, The Shadow Lines, The Calcutta Chromosome, The Gallows Palace, and The Hungry Tide. The Shadow Lines won the Sahitya Academy Award, India's most prestigious literary award. The Calcutta Chromosome won the Arthur C. Clarke Award for 1997. Sea of Puppies was shortlisted for the 2008 Booker Prize. Ghosh fiction is characterized by strong themes that may be somewhat identified with post-colonialism but could be labeled as historical novels. His topics are unique and personal. Some of his appeal lies in his ability to weave in nostalgic elements into more serious themes. Now come to this to the topic, that is the God of the only world. Usually, you know that a dying man, an expatriate from Kashmir, that is Aga Shahid Ali, who was a Kashmiri, asks once the author to write something about him after he is gone. The following piece is what Amitabh Ghosh wrote to keep his promise. Actually, this topic is fulfillment of a promise that the author has given to his friend Aga Shahid Ali, who has requested him to write after his death. The God of the Only World is a friend's tribute to a friend. Amitav Ghosh recollects all the memories of his beloved friend to fulfill his promise. This is a deeply emotional response to respect a friend's wish to write something about him after his death. Aga Shahid Ali, who was a prominent poet of South Asian subcontinent, died at the age of 52 of brain tumor. Shahid had settled in the US. He knew that death would knock his door anytime, but what a bold and courageous front he put up with the tough times is really inspiring. The God of the Only World is actually the title of the famous poem written by Aga Shahid Ali in the collection of his poems, Rooms Are Never Finished. In this poem, Rooms Are Never Finished, the poet remembers all his beloved ones who have died and journeyed into another world. He remembers his mother, the famous ghazal singer Begum Akhtar, his friends Iqbal Ahmed, a writer, and James Murrell, a famous poet. Actually, the poem is written in response to the poet's knowledge of his approaching death. He feels that his beloved ones are calling him from the other God. The last line of the poem reads, Shahid Hush, this is me, James, the loved one always lives. This was the introductory part of this topic, the God of the Only World. Now we have realized this fact that it is actually a tribute that the author Amitav Ghosh has written for his friend who is no more, who has died due to brain tumor, and it was his wish that Amitav Ghosh should write something about Aga Shahid Ali, who died because of the brain tumor. Thank you. Yes.